Right, we're at the NEPIC Golf Day and we're on the 7th tee, sorry, the 8th tee, par 5, and first player ready to go. Starting position looks pretty tidy. Nice ball position, slightly closed club face, so you can see that there. Must be a slicer. Let's get you moving. Oh, he's chatting. He's chatting. Right. So, top of the backswing there, look at the left arm, look at the club shaft position. I'd like to see a little bit more power generation here. Going to do that by turning your body a little bit more. Shoulders we're looking for 90 degrees, you've got just over 60 there, so that would equate to an extra 30% of power. 30 degrees turn equals 30% more power. So a little bit more shoulder rotation, that in turn would take the club and the arms to look something like that. That would look a little bit more orthodox at the top of the backswing there. So this looks tight and limited. And you can see as you're coming down, you're not really using any rotation, right? So it's quite easy for the club on that sort of path there to hit the ground or the top of the ball first. There's very little weight transfer, so it's all on the back foot there. Right. So two things can happen. If you can improve your rotation and work on transferring the weight to this left side here, not to get stuck down the right, you would improve your chances of striking the ball more crisply and definitely generate more power. And eventually, if you refine that, you could work on to progressing with your woods. Hope that helps. Next player. Going with the theme of the iron off the tee on one of the longest par 5s into the headwind. Interesting strategy, but nevertheless a good looking starting position. Everything where you'd want it to be at this point. Let's get you moving. So there's the top of the backswing. You can see by looking at the foot placement, there's been a significant amount of shift to the right. Do you want to do that? You can see how the left foot's rotated, left knee's gone laterally, right knee's gone laterally. Tough to recover from there. And you can see here as you're starting down, I'm seeing recovery, but I'm not seeing any real dynamic weight transfer to the left. So there's impact, all the weight's on the back foot. In fact, even the left heel there is airborne. So you get this sort of sequence. You're not going to get real good ball striking from that sort of delivery position. You must get that weight transferring to the left. Want to see that right heel releasing, weight transferring to the left, body rotating through the ball. You see, you're just in a little bit of difficulty there. So all that is, I think, is just your awareness of how you're moving. You could concentrate on your rotation, trying to stay more centered. I'm sure you can make significant gains there. Again, as we said earlier, in both your ball striking and your power input. And the next player. Nice routine, setting up there. Ball forward, which is where you'd want it. A wider stance might help. It is a little narrow. Looking at the width of your shoulders to the width of your stance. It's a particularly windy day as well. That would have helped again. Good rotation, good full shoulder turn. Nice example for the rest of your playing partners. A little slow in getting the weight to the left. Want more weight across here, want more activity off this back foot. And you can see there how the hips have jammed up. Right, just not able to use your natural rotation. It does eventually kick in, but it's too late. At that point it's too late because the ball's already gone. So, wider stance, improve the activation of the feet, looking for more weight, dynamic weight transfer to the left. Should be a very good addition to your game because there's a lot of good stuff happening there, and it would match up with your backswing. Next player. Left arm does not look fully extended at that point. Apart from that, this is very tidy. Let's see what's going on. So there's top of the backswing. We've got left heel lift, which gives you license to shift to the right, to shift vertically. Do you want to do that? Well, you can, but it means the process of getting back to the ball is more complicated. You can see you nearly got back to where you started. Still got weight stuck on that right foot. Even though the heel is up, there's still too much pressure to the right, not enough pressure to the left. Too far behind the ball, and even though the rotation is there at the end, again, as we said earlier, is just too late. Nice features. My recommendation here would be certainly to try to stay more centered over the ball, use that rotation around that fixed axis, and get a little bit more active off that back foot, so you got more weight transfer to the left, improving your contact and your power output. Hope you all had a good day, and we'll see you again next year.